D7.2.4, 64-bit Windows profile, untitled scenes, untitled window, controls window, start recording checkbox not checked.
Alright, my friends, welcome back to BVI
Star untitled
Pilots.
notepad, row 1, column 2.
Glad to be
At
with you
RTE Lex 1
guys.
slash 7 PM DG 737 CD
I
Euro
hope
1,
that
column 3.
everyone is doing good
Lockheed
today.
Martin registered pre-R 3D registered. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R
We've got
3D registered
everything
V4.
done here, just gotta go through our checklist, all that good stuff. But we got our passengers boarded.
Ops 27.2.4, 60, star at RTE Lex 1, form 1, row 1, column 5.
We'll go over here
Conflict
into our
button.
checklist.
Prep button. Before start flow, pre-FLTCHKLST button. Pressed. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R.
Alright, that's done.
Door 1 closed.
As you can notice from other flights I've
Left
done,
forward fuel
we've
pump
got
on.
a better sound pack here. I'd like to thank Declan for that. Declan,
Good
thank
morning,
you.
ladies and
PACS,
gentlemen,
beginning the doors
and
closed
welcome
announcement
aboard
shortly.
Flight 06 with service to Texas. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours
Abu low oil
and
pressure light on.
58 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Abu low oil pressure light off.
Alright, let's take a look here, you guys.
Form 1 row 1 column 2. Pre-FLTCH num lock on. Num lock off. Screen root top. Pre-FCHKL before start. Flow. Before start 3 on CH Abu bottom. Abu power established. CHKLST Abu power established.
APU power has been established.
Bottom. Disconnecting GRNDPWR.
Disconnecting ground power
Ground
source.
bottom. Disconnecting GR bottom. Setting parking brakes. Bottom. Setting wheel shocks.
Parking brakes are set. Wheel
Bottom.
jock.
Setting wheel shocks. Bottom. Setting wheel shocks. Bottom.
Remove.
Setting wheel shocks. Bottom. Checking fuel panel. Left aft fuel pump on. Right aft fuel pump on. Center left fuel pump on. Center right fuel pump on.
Fuel
Right forward
pump.
fuel pump on. Electrical hydraulic pump 2 on. Electrical hydraulic pump 1 on. Left pack off. Right pack off. Total fuel 24,003.0 pounds. 3,500. Bottom. Setting external lights. Bottom. Setting external lights. Beacon
External
on.
light being set. Beacon is on.
Bottom. ZFW 122,203 fuel 24,003. Bottom. ZFW 122,002. Pre-FLT flow button. Before the CHKLST button. Taxi CHKL. Pre-FLT flow button. Pre-FLT CHK. Before start flow. Before start CHKLST button.
We gotta do it before start checklist here. Fuel is good. Okay.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-R 3D lock. GSX activate ground service. Land. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Prep button. Conflict button. Voice button. Pressed.
Ground crew from cockpit.
Pushback started.
We're ready for
Waiting for ready for
pushback.
pushback call. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R 3D registered V4.
Ready for pushback.
Parking brake off. Release parking brakes. Voice button.
Nose left.
Say nose left, nose right, or stop pushback.
Start engines.
Auto button. Voice button. Pressed. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R 3D registered V4. Airing gate Centennial West Dean, Ontario, Canada. 2.1 nautical miles. 144. Star on type. Folder view list. FSD. Flight sim.
Ladies
FS
and
Airlines
gentlemen,
21 of
please direct
77.
your attention to the
App
front
start
of the
cursor.
aircraft
FS
for
Airlines. Normal
safety
cursor. Login button.
demonstration.
Edit
When
selected
your
link.
seatbelt
Edit
light is
protected
on,
select.
please
Login
make
button.
sure that
Rest.
your seatbelt is fastened low and tight
Button.
across your
Button.
lap.
X. Home.
To fasten,
Flight.
insert
Fly.
the metal
Rest.
fittings into one another.
Button. X.
Tighten
Exit
by
button.
pulling
Back
on the
button.
loose
Fuel
end of
up.
the
Rest.
strap.
Number 2 generate. Button.
To
Button.
release your
X button.
seatbelt,
Fly.
lift
Button.
the upper
Rest.
portion of the buckle. In the event that the
Button.
seatbelt light is not on, we
Exit
suggest
button.
that you keep
High
your
speed approved
seatbelt
button.
fastened
Divert
in
button.
case of unexpected turbulence.
Number 2 ignition on.
There are several emergency exits on this aircraft.
Sims Toolkit Pro. Sims
Please take
Toolkit
a
Pro
few
document
moments now
minus
to locate your nearest
0.063%.
exit. In some cases, your nearest
FS Airlines.
exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the
Voice button.
aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you
Star
towards the
Untitled
exit.
Notepad Row 1. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered V4. Unknown cursor.
Will drop in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask, and you can breathe normally.
Number
If
2
you're
starter off.
traveling
Fitted
with
key on.
children, now's the time to pick your favorite one. But secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the
Number 1
plastic
starter
pouch
engaged.
and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around
Number
your
1
waist
generator
and
active.
buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouth
Number 1
for
ignition on.
manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off
Set
and
parking.
stowed at this
Lockheed Martin
time.
registered. Prepar 3D.
Please
Parking
securely
brake on.
stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened
Apple
in
Gen 1
seat
off, buzz
backs
light on.
and
Engine
tray
generator
tables
off, buzz
in
light
a
on.
full
Pushback
upright
completed.
position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking
Left back
flight.
auto. Right back
Tampering
auto.
with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located
Number 1
in the
starter off.
lavatories
Apple
is
bleed off.
prohibited by law. All of this information and more
Apple
can be
Gen 1
found
off,
in the
buzz light
safety
off.
code
Engine generator off,
located
buzz
in the
light
seat
off.
back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions.
CDU message displayed.
Thank you for flying with
Tie
us
on above
again,
10
and we
degrees.
hope you
Axion.
enjoy your flight.
Form 1 row 1 column. Voice button. Connected button. Config button. Auto button. Start end. After start flow. Taxi CH. After start flow button.
CDU message cleared.
Auto button. Voice button. Connect. Voice button. Flaps 5. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D.
There
Lockheed
we
Martin
go,
registered.
guys.
Prepar 3D registered V4.
Alright.
Lockheed Martin. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Start engines button. After start flow. Taxi CHKLST button. Pressed. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D registered V4.
Alright, gonna move my yoke to the left. Yoke to the right. Yoke straight back. And yoke forward. Let's go ahead and reposition the runway 5.
GSX select parking facility at CYYZ Toronto /person in 1/21 runway 5 start 2. GSX follow me service request follow me 1 yes 2 just warp me there. Flight aborted dialog. OK button.
Oh, that's FS Airlines. Hold on, guys. I'll fix that.
Flight aborted. FS Airlines. Button. X button. Home options. Fly button. Press FS Airlines. Button. X button. Home button. Options button. Flight information. Fly but pressed. Button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Fuel up but pressed. F but X button. Fly button.
It does
FS
that sometimes.
Button. X button. Exit button.
It's
High
usually
speed
better
approve
to
button.
start FS
Divert button.
Airlines after you get to your runway.
Airgate Centennial West Dean, Ontario, Canada. 3.7 nautical miles. 100. Navigraph Simlink tooltip. FS Airlines. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4. PACX, the cap. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Taxi CHKLST
Alright,
button.
Kevin's ready.
Before the CHKLST button. Total fuel 23,800. Form 1. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4. Trim enabled. Trim up 1.79. Trim up 1.82. Trim up 1.90. Trim up 1.93. Trim up 2.03.
There we go.
Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V. Park and brake off. Read trim disabled.
Alright, you guys ready?
Auto throttle arm switch off. Auto throttle light off. Auto throttle arm switch on. Auto throttle light on. Auto throttle arm switch off. Auto throttle light off. Auto throttle arm switch on. Auto throttle light on. Flight state taxi.
$15 knots. 19 knots. 23 knots. 27 knots. 33 knots. 41 knots. 54 knots. 67 knots. 82 knots.
Right FD master on.
95 knots.
Attitude down 1.
110 knots. 124 knots.
V1.
141 knots. 155 knots.
Up 1. Up 2. Up 4.
169
Up 5.
knots.
Up 6. Up
Airborne.
7. Up 8.
179
Up
knots.
10. Up 11. Flight state takeoff. Up 12. Up 13. Up 14. Up 15. Up 16. Up 17. Right up 18. Up 19. Speed box blank. VNAV light on. LNAV light on. N1 light on. Left 1. Taxi off. Left 123 knots indicated. Gear up. Dot. Left 2. 109 knots indicated.
CD
Up 18.
message
Up 7.
clear.
Up 16.
Okay alert.
Up 14. Up 12. Left 1. Up left 2. Up 10. Up 1.
CDU
Up 8.
message clear.
Up left. Up 6. Up 5. Up 4. Left. Up 2. Left. Up 1. Left 1. Left 2.
CDU
Down left
message
1.
displayed. Tie on above 10 degrees.
Down 2. Attitude mode disabled. CMDA on. Flaps 206 knots indicated. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Reset button. After takeoff CHKLST button pressed. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D registered V4.
CDU message clear.
So before I took off, that pitch is a little bit higher than what I probably needed it to be. When you're climbing, you really don't want it to go up to 19. You really want to try to level out it, keep it at about 10. But because of my trim, I couldn't keep it down at 10. It just kept on wanting to go up to 19. I'll be right back, folks. Make sure.
Form 1 row 1 star untitled notepad row ops 27 act RTE legs 1/7 PM DG7 done act RT navigraphs act RTE legs 117 degrees 9.5 nm act RT 129 degrees 5.7 nm.
Alright, yeah, I'll be right back, folks.
Beachboro, Greenbrook, Ontario, Canada 0.4 nautical miles 261 degrees.
Never mind. We've already got it going. All right, good deal.
Folder view list. FS Airlines 21 of 77. Team viewer. Turtle Beat. Twitch chat. Talking flight monitor 7. TFM public version. Team Talk 5 classic. App start cursor. Normal host manager. Declan's Jackal server. The cooldown. John and the cooldown. The Hangout Team Talk 5. Level 2 training and recording lobby. 0. Courtroom. Pay for the crimes you commit. Training and recording lobby. Expanded. Level 3 YouTube video recording. 0. Locked. Seatbelt sign up. Channel password dialog. Enter password edit lang. The Hangout Team Talk 5 Classic V. 5 point level 2 John. John selected for move. Level 3 YouTube video recording. Selected user has been moved to channel YouTube. Fatson simming password. YouTube video channels menu. Channel join leave channel C. Create channel F7C. Update channel shift plus F7.
Seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not
Update channel.
congregate in the
Dialog.
galleys or
Topic
near
edit
the
multi.
lavatory.
Password edit select.
This
Operator password
aircraft
edit disk quota.
is
In case height
onboard
edit selected 0.
Wi-Fi.
Normal cursor.
You will
App
be
start cursor.
required
Max
to
users
pay
edit
a
selected
small
4.
fee if you wish to access it.
Lang 4.
We do
Lang.
offer
4.
complimentary in-flight
Two.
TV thanks
Lang.
to our partners.
YouTube video recording Team Talk 5 Classic V 5.6.3 dialog. Channels list preview. YouTube video recording 1. Locked expand. Lockheed Martin registered. Prepar 3D reg. Lockheed.
The flight crew has
PACX.
turned
Beginning
off
the
the
seatbelt sign off
fasten
announcement
seatbelt
shortly.
sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Next waypoint. Vidra. Distance 7 nautical miles. Bearing 232 degrees. 1 minute 4 seconds. Next waypoint. Ankle. Distance 26 nautical miles. Bearing 240 degrees. 4 minutes 1 seconds. Brandon logged on to the server. Brandon joined channel route. Brandon left channel route. Brandon joined channel training and recording lobby. YouTube video recording Team Talk 5 Navigraph Simlink tool. Brandon level 4. John level 4. Lockheed Martin registered prepar. Lockheed Martin registered prepar 3D registered V4.
What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
You're on a live stream too, by the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing a flight from Toronto to Fort Lauderdale.
Oh boy, that'll be fun. I bet that's a long flight itself.
Nah, 2 hours. That's about it.
That's not
Lockheed
bad.
Martin registered prepar 3D registered V. Distance to descent 919/0:22123. Altimeter 1013 29.92 inches. Dot. 18,383 feet ASL.
Cruise altitude
Someone's
today,
mowing.
you guys, is going to be flight level 360. We've got
Distance to descent 916/0:21912. Distance to descent 916/0:21822.
a little over 2 hours. 2 hours and 18 minutes. until
Nice.
descent. So that's not so bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I've really learned, man. On the 737, I'm going to put this out there for people right now because unless you've got a full load of cargo and passenger and you're really, really weighed down, I wouldn't even use trim because this is what you want to happen when you take off. So,
Burlington, Ontario, Canada. 4.
Obviously, we'll-
Lockheed Martin registered prepar. Attitude mode up 5.
activate attitude mode. And when you do that, as soon as you lift up your tires up off the ground, it's going to say up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay? That is your pitch on lift, like, you know, how many degrees you're lifting up. You want to level it out at about 10 degrees. Okay? When you let it shoot up to 19, you got to figure your nose is pointed not
Right
straight
2, right
up,
3, right 4,
obviously,
right
but
5, right 6, right 7, right 8,
really
right 10, right 12, right 13, right 14,
pitch.
right 15.
or, you know, in degrees as far as taking off. Your nose is really sticking up there. And that's
Up 4.
going to put pressure on
Up 5.
everything and cause
Right
you
4,
to
right
go
15.
slower. It's
Right
what they call
14.
your
Right
stick
15.
to shake. They call it a shaker.
Right 14.
And you're probably going to get a
Right
message
13.
about
Up 4.
speed.
Right 11. Up 5. Up 4.
So,
Right 10.
when it says,
Right 9. Right 8.
what's it say before V1? I'm trying to remember. It says,
Right 7. Up 5. Right 6. Up 4.
oh, the word's not coming to me.
Right 4.
Brent, you know what I'm talking about.
Right 3.
Yeah, it says, what is it?
Right 2. Up 5.
Something and then
I think
V1.
it says VR.
Right 1.
No. It says something and then V1 and then V2.
Yeah.
Up 4.
Oh my gosh. I know this,
Up 5.
guys. It's just
Up
tip my
4.
tongue. Anyways, when you pull back on your yoke, you don't got to like wrench back on it, and you don't got to have it where it's off the ground as soon as it tells you to pull back, right? It's okay that it takes you a few seconds, 4 or 5 seconds, before you start noticing that you're coming up off the ground. Once it gets to 10, hold it there. If it tries to keep climbing, let your stick go back forward a little bit more, toward center. That way you're keeping it around 10 degrees. And you won't have no problems. Brandon, you guys seen the takeoff here. We had a good takeoff. So that I'm not too concerned about. But to avoid all that other stuff,
Left 3. Left 4. Left 5. Next left 6. Left 7. Left 8.
Let me turn off attitude mode.
Lockheed Martin registered. Attitude mode disabled. Distance to descent 888/0:2824.
Yeah, we're already at 2 hours and 8 minutes. The time we get to cruise,
27,419 feet ASL.
we're at
It's gonna get under about
27,000.
1 hour.
No, probably not an hour. Probably,
Well, not an hour exactly, maybe an hour 50 something.
closer to 2 hours, I'd say.
Yeah.
But,
28,000 feet.
and I'm going to go over landing with you guys. I've not created a CDU guide for landing, but I'm going to go over it because I think I've got it down pretty good now on really how you want to do it. I'm more about doing things myself. So, with that said, I control my speed. And I control the flaps.
I don't know why anybody would want the first officer controlling
29,000
any of
feet.
that anyway. Because it does it too late.
Yeah. First officer likes to bring your flaps out too soon. I usually, my rule of thumb on this, and it seems to be working pretty good, is I'll bring out flaps 1 from 10,000 to 3,000.
Burford, Ontario, Canada. 3.2 nautical miles. 101
Once
degrees.
once I went under 200, I'll start working on my flaps because obviously you got the landing checklist you got to do, and you want to be set up. After you get that approach locked in, you want to be set up for, landing.
30,000 feet.
Yep.
So, a few more days, and Brother Brandon here will be flying.
Yes,
He'll be
sir.
flying like an eagle with his wings spread wide, crashing in the ocean because he cannot fly. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I won't be crashing, folks.
$31,000 feet.
And, however, when I get good enough with that aircraft, I'm going to try an 8-hour flight, maybe across the ocean.
You can do some flights with the 7.3, just not very long.
I bet I could do a London run, maybe,
I don't think you're
somewhere.
gonna get no 8 hours in the 7.3. You can only fly up to about 3,000
Well.
miles, 2,900.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Someone that came up here is telling me that I could probably do one, and I'm going, no, I don't think so.
$32,000 feet.
Yeah, I would just check your flight plan to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that 3,000 miles is extended range.
Yeah.
$33,000 feet.
So folks, what I'm going to do, I got to fix something here, and then I'm going to come back live. I'm going to stop the live for just a little bit, but you'll go pick the flight back up. You'll see that it'll be the same title. I'll probably put in there landing part 2 at the end of it, or part 2 at the beginning, and then landing in, the way you guys know it's the same video.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I got to do a couple things, and I don't want to put you guys on mute, obviously. So I'll do that, and then we'll be back. So let me go ahead.
34,000 feet. Yep.
Come on.
YouTube video recording team. Lockheed Martin registered pre-act RTE legs 1 form 1 row 2 call star untitled no ops 27.2.4
There it
64
is.
ops
There
27.
we go.
Start virtual camera check. Start recording checkbox not checked. Stop streaming checkbox checked. Stop stream dialog. You will not yes button enter.